Hotel Hortensia. Oh yeah, this is her brother's quest. It's good to see you all. So the rumored Radiant Wings. While your personnel leave no room for complaint. And you must be. This presence, I can't help but think I've felt it before when we went to Crossbow for field exercises. I went to CID, the same as Kayla. Yes, I'm a direct supervising superior officer. By the way, I'm also registered with Herculean, the same as her. I see, that explains why your defenses are so strong. Anyway, we did take a look at the request, but at the meeting yesterday it was mentioned that the whereabouts of Herculean is still unknown. But apparently they've been hiding in the blockade area of the Avon Hills. Since that's the case, do you know where this information came from? This information was shared via secret contacts from my brother Cody. Oh, really? Exactly. It also said his fellow platoon members have absolutely lost their minds. It seems that their strategy is to carry out this operation the day before the war officially begins. It also seems like there's no telling when they could go out of control. Then we've got to do something as soon as possible. I agree. Our secret negotiation with the Imperial government are complete. They've agreed to our operations within the blockade area and our protection of the captured squad. Alright, Radiant Wings, I know that this may be an absurd request, but could I have your help? Okay. So we'd be trying to protect the members of the Hercules who became Night Touch and lost their sanity. We need guidance to Emma's abilities if we're to have a shot. No, we don't. Once the quest begins, you will reform your party with either Emma or Gaius as a fixed member. Given the severity of the situation, we'll do whatever we can. Thank you so much. You don't know how much this means to me. By the way, have you already brainstormed any strategies? Yes, of course. Though they're on the basic side, the gunship that they have is indispensable if they want to carry anything out. First, Lieutenant Humphrey and I plan on relieving them of it altogether. Even including Cody, they only have 12 people. In addition, there's a small blind spot located around back that could serve as a good infiltration location. If Kayla and I can get through there, I think we can make something happen. For that to work, we'll need to distract them as much as possible. I think a head-on assault would be a good move. We got to hit them hard and fast. Nice to see you quick on the uptake. Still, will the two of you be able to handle it by yourselves? If possible, we'd appreciate having someone to help us keep watch over the area and act as a liaison with you all. And maybe one more person to provide backup for the surprise attack. Gotcha, if you're looking for an operator, I'm your girl. Heh, great to have you on board. Okay, I think this'll work. Considering that the platoon could be under the influence of the Great Twilight, Gaius and Emma's abilities are going to be indispensable. Right, then I asked that you arrange for one of them to be positioned in each team. It sounds like we've just got our plan finalized then. Yeah, let's strike while the iron's hot. We'll establish teams and begin operations. A Herculean task, I'll take Emma along. Well, last time I took Kurt, now we'll take Ash. Why is Altina only 117? What is going on with the leveling right now, man? Rini and others landed in Avon Hills, careful to make a little as noise as possible. After splitting up with the Gala's observation ambush team, the group reached the restricted area where the Hercules squad was said to be hiding. Oh, what do you know? It's in the one area I've been wanting to figure out where the heck to go. So that's where we'll find Hercules, huh? Hopefully we can bring them to their senses without too much of a fight. Yeah, here's hoping. Reed, what's your status? We just arrived at our destination. We're ready to go anytime you are. Roger that. I got a lock on our targets. It looks like they're operating in groups of 4. There's a patrol team and a gunship, plus the officers, namely Captain Regan and Warrant Officer Cody. As we discussed, it's up to you to draw out and capture the patrol team along with the officers. You're dealing with some of the best. If that wasn't enough, the Great Twilight's done a real number on them. Don't let your guards down. Of course, I urge you to be careful just the same. Alright, Regan, go ahead and get started. Got it. You've got the lock right here. Can you cut through it, Regan? Shouldn't be a problem. I can cut right through that lock and Celtic. Remember, Barely even made a sound either. Well, I guess we're not going for the stealthy approach this time. If we want to get things rolling, it'll just have to be as flashy and obvious as possible. 8 leaves, 1 blade formation. Crimson Lotus? Is that what it said? I looked away for a quick second, god dang it. There, I think that's enough to get their attention. Time to charge all the way through. Yeah. Heh. Finally get to go to this one place I've been wondering about for quite a while. Also, Emma, get out. No offense, but I don't want you in the front lines just yet. You're my, if things go wrong, I get to use your ability person.
I shall go.
Okay, there's a chest over here. So these enemies actually something I
Looks
can
like
grind
we hit the
against?
jackpot.
For let's say you materials. That'd be nice. Well, there's one thing there. There's another chest down here. Hey game, can you give me a chest that has like 200 E material? Thank you. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh hey, fishing bait, cool.
Do be careful. That enemy's strong.
Oh wait, hold on. There's 2 of them here.
Ha! A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
120. All right.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah. Brilliant shot. Ooh,
Here I go.
frozen. Nice.
There. My turn.
Being Act 2.
Activate. Fire.
Curse you.
More hostiles.
It's my turn.
Well, so much for me actually getting, you know, the full extent of what I wanted. Defense, art, speed, damage reduction. Whatever, fine. Screw it.
Shit! Take this!
I'll care for you. I'll care for you.
It's my turn!
Donation / dusk.
I shall go. Yes!
Swap.
I'll leave it to you.
I'm up.
Can't do raging fire. Oh well. Belial raid.
All right.
Draken 2. So what does this do now? How much damage?
My turn.
Alright.
Yeah! Nuh-uh! I'll save you. Now.
Bye-bye. It'll finish you off.
Battle
Oh, wait, no.
complete.
That finished
Let's
you off.
continue.
Okay, that gave a lot. Hey, 5V material.
Nice.
Void Breaker 2. Well, that was great. Alright. Now I gotta put on the ports.
Casting. Bite received. It's strong.
Oh, I don't think this is new, is it? Is it?
It's a big one.
Marble Snakehead. Record? It's a new record. Emergency Puppet. I'll take it. One more, just to check.
Casting. Bite received. It's strong.
Okay, this is small.
It's a big one.
Quicksilver Carp. That was actually new. So now we just need 6 more different types of fish caught, and we've caught them all. What? 9 U material from that fish. Can I get that one again? I have to get in the good zone though, don't I?
Bite received. Mission
Whoops.
failed.
I don't even remember which size it
Casting.
was.
Bite received.
Dang it!
Mission failed.
I think that might have been it.
Casting. Bite received. It's strong.
Well, this definitely isn't it.
The expected result.
It's a new record.
Casting. Bite received. Heavy tension on the
That's
line.
barely got that in the green. I think this is the exact same fish. Give me my U material.
The expected result.
9 U material. Oh, hell yeah. But I think I'd honestly would prefer grinding. We just got 18 from that, so it's fine. From 2, obviously. Not just from 1. But yeah. If anything, I could come back here and get them. Because I can also grind for U material, get money. Which then I can use to buy fish bait to also fish up there. Good times. I mean, you're coming up on this stone arch, right? Be careful, from what Kaylee says, there's a strong chance the patrol team's lying in wait just on the other side. I was wondering why I didn't sense anyone around here. Stealth and infiltration are their specialties. I suppose they're trickier than we'd imagined. We've also got the randos to contend with. Thanks for the heads up, Toa. No problem, good luck. Toa sure comes in handy as our navigator. We would have walked right into an ambush if it weren't for her. Nice. Damn, they found us. I thought we'd completely erased their presence. Doesn't matter, if it's come to this, we'll just have to take them out right here and now.
Watch out!
Man, these guys are
This is a
faster.
tough one.
Come on. Miss, miss. Please, miss. Please, miss.
Ramda,
Please, miss.
activate.
Oh,
It's
you
my turn.
idiot. You idiot. You just gave us a
It's my turn.
unscathed if this actually works out correctly.
Let's go. Let's go.
Domination Slash Dusk.
My
Brilliant shots.
I failed.
Here I go.
Aww.
There.
Okay, fine. Bye-bye.
I failed.
Target's eliminated. Move out.
Oh yeah, give us that experience. Ooh, Minotaur 7. Yes! More damage, more break, more crit. I love it.
All right,
Got
got
an
it.
ant for you material.
Stats updated.
Yeah, I did it.
I grew a little. I did it.
Nice.
Damn, they really got us good. Looks like this is it. Emma, take a look at these guys. Of course, let's see here. From what I can tell, they aren't night touch this time. It looks more like they're in some kind of trance. So whoever put them in this trance must be behind all this then. Given the situation, Unit's leader sticks out as most suspicious of anyone involved. I think so too. Well, at least we don't have to worry about these guys causing any more trouble. Now we just need to go and confront whoever's responsible for this. Right, let's settle all of this. Yes, let's settle it all. And hopefully we can come back here. Because fighting those two things for you material and fishing over here is definitely what we need to be able to get that domination quartz on everyone. Maybe even a lone blade as well. Okay, what's inside of this red chest?
Oh, I found some treasure.
Oh, Shield Breaker 3, I'll take it. Seems like it'll be useful. Feel like it can be used to turn into a really powerful quartz. I just don't remember what it was. Ooh, 5 U material from this chest. I'm loving this area. It's U material central. And now hopefully I can actually, you know, get unscathed on this fight as well. There, that must be the rest of them. 8 more. That lines up with what was in the report. Something about them all seems a little strange, don't you think? Definitely, it looks like Kayla's brother's trying to snap them out of it. Now, Captain Regan, you've got to listen to me, sir. No matter what we try, our numbers aren't enough to make even a dent on the Empire. And we're not targeting a military base here either. This is the city we're talking about with all kinds of civilians right on the front line of fire. I think we should give ourselves up. If I'm being honest, I've already asked my sister to arrange a return back to Culvert. Cody, I truly can't put into words how disappointed I am in you. Don't tell me you've forgotten about everything the Empire's done. Or is it that you've given up on avenging your own father? But what? I mean, that's not... Save it, I've got no further use for you. Oh, do excuse our little domestic squabble at Abodian scum. So suppose this half-wit leaked down to the location you all came rushing in. Well, no matter, we needn't hide any longer. With this power, I'll wipe your pestilential empire right from existence. Oh, really? Hey, Nosferatu! Ah, it's that Crimson Devil again. The curse has taken complete hold of him. He is able to bind monsters to his very will. If we don't intervene here, he's doomed to become night-touched. Huh, this is what I've been waiting for. I've never felt so alive. Now then, let me hear your cries of anguish and despair.
What a
Nah,
passionate
everyone
foe.
goes first. It's not worth trying to get... It's not worth trying to get in on this one.
Ramda activate.
My
Oh sure,
turn.
now I dodge it. Oh boy. Well, might as well attempt to get started a little bit. Raging
Let's
fire
go.
formation.
Raging fire formation.
Now.
Brilliant shot.
My turn.
Any of them got any statuses? Poison, that's it. God dang it. Like Katie is scared.
Now.
Decent damage. Wow!
Render, activate.
Wow! It froze rain! You've got to be
I'll care
kidding
for
me!
you.
Thanks.
All right.
It actually froze rain. What the heck, man? Quick star.
Time bear.
Let's go.
That is so not right. Demon Unchained.
It's my turn. Let's
Fading
go.
Fire. Reset it.
I'm up.
Termination / Dusk. Kill them all.
I failed.
I actually did.
Everyone okay?
Stats
Ooh,
updated.
more U material.
I did it!
Hey, Vorpal Flare 2, alright. Thank you. Such insolence. But I've got plenty more where that came from. They're just going to keep coming. Wait, something's wrong, look. What is this? You dare to disobey me? Hey, you demon bastard, over here! Quick, we've got to back him up. No need, I have this covered. Man, where's that firepower when we need it? Those bullets were blessed with Gaia Stigma. That really did the trick, and just in time, too. That voice, was that Keela? How did you all get through our defense perimeter? Looks like the strike mission was a success. We couldn't have done it without you. You really came through for us by keeping our officers nice and distracted. The rest of the troops are fine, by the way. That's good to know. Looks like you're the only one left, Captain. Still feel like you can take us on. No, that's it for me. I don't know why, but suddenly I'm just absolutely exhausted. He's passed out. No wonder, with all that power he used. Emma and guys treated the remaining Hercules members. They also successfully purged Captain Regan of the curse's influence. I don't know what to say. You've done so much for us. I can barely put my gratitude into words myself, but it's truly been an honor. Hey, this was all you. We could just pitched in where we could. You saved Captain Regan on top of everything else. That warrants plenty of thanks in my book. I'm kind of afraid of what he'll say when he wakes up, but at least he's alive. So, from what I understand, you two hold a grudge against the Empire for what happened to your father. Yeah, he was an officer in the Republican Army. He lost his life fighting in Crossbow a year and a half ago. Before you say anything, we know seeking revenge in the entire Empire over one casualty is just plain selfish. But believe me, we understand what you're going through with this. Grief doesn't have to make sense. Losing someone you love is never easy. In any case, I think Captain Regan will come to see the error of his ways after the dust is really settled. We've already squared the things with the government, so there shouldn't be no more problems there. That we did have to hand over our new gunship as one of the terms of our negotiation. So that's how you managed to swing things. The gunship's the latest model from the Verne Company, correct? I can see why it didn't make such a valuable bargaining chip. Everyone is out to get whatever advantage they can in this fight. With that in mind, how are you planning to get back to the Republic? We have our ways. We got a contact to set everything up for us. They managed to secure us a safe passage aboard an airship. Yeah, so there's nothing to worry about there. This sounds like it all works out then. Glad to hear it. I guess this is where we part ways. If you need any more help, you can always call on us. We still need to pay you back for this time first. Thanks again, everyone. I won't forget it. Herculean task completed. Fire Bell, 7,000 Mira. I will gladly accept it. Well, 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 well. We got another one that wants to take on advantage of the Master. I don't know how to thank you all. Have you heard of Vantage Masters? It's a card game that's been taking the nation by storm. I started playing recently, but I haven't been able to find people to face off against. Do you want to play a match sometime? Sure. You can now play Vantage Masters against Second Lieutenant Keela. Roger. And I did it again. I saved before I got her to, you know, to whack in battle. Oh, so she's a swordsman.
Go
Okay.
easy on me now.
Nah, I don't think I will. Eh. Hey, 2 of my fishes. I get 2 extra cards. Alright. Skill. Attack me if you can. Well, well, well. Skill. You'll attack one of the fishes if I just leave you up, so... Come on. Or you'll do that. And take out both. And that one. God dang it. Drop down the fish. Dang. I'm getting my butt beat right here. Jesus. Skill. Oh, crap. Well. Dang it! That stupid skill, man. Take you out. Skill. Yeah. I have no choice but to take it. You know, she's a worse version of freaking, Ash. She's literally a worse version of Ash, man. Well, she wins. All she has to do is just attack me with her master and she wins.
Sorry. It's nothing personal.
What is this freaking deck she's got? Jesus Christ. Man, I haven't lost to someone in a while. Guess that's what happens when I get cocky. How dare she say go easy on me then? She is the one with the most overpowered deck. So many times she can attack. Oh my god.
Go easy on me now.
Oh yeah, go easy on me now. How dare you? Have that type of a deck and say go easy on me. Followed me into a false sense of security, and why the hell did you get me a Zommel pin? Oh my god, already gets to attack me. How dare you? Jesus, I'm already down to 15 health. Lay off me, man. Thanks for the card, I guess? All right. Skill. Now I'm the one in it with the advantage. Come on. Come on, Kayla. I've got the advantage now. Oh, come on! Let's see, 5, 11... yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage I would do. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be that much. Mainly because I gotta go with after this one first. Yeah, that's right, come on. You're not doing anything to me. Attack you. Seal her. Pop the wall on me. Attack physically. Move. Okay. I win. Jesus Christ. Bye!
Guess I underestimated you.
Oh, Jesus. Definitely wasn't expecting Kayla to be that powerful of Vantage Master, my god. Okay, well, whatever, we won. Now... what's the road that we have to go to for that other quest? Galiosaurus, Lake Gala. Alright. First, we'll go to the Courageous and rest up. In the... where's the showers at? Bath's right there. Alright. And while I was looking for stuff, I found this. Elisa, Fee, Emma, Laura, and Sarah. Bring them all into the hot springs, and then we get a sub-event. We and the others enjoyed the hot springs and took the time in the village, so enough familiar group found themselves together in the open-air bath. Look at Reed surrounded by all these women. You hound dog, you! Look at this! Even Celine's here in her human form. It looks like I'm the odd man out here. I'll just be... no need to be shy, Reed. These aren't any worse than swimsuits, nothing scandalous here. Besides, we even have Toa here with us this time. You sure do. This has got me thinking back to when we went to the hot springs and the mere time really flies. Yeah, those crazy monkeys stealing stuff. Then Reed hearing the girl scream, running in. Then him getting completely, destroyed. Good times. I'm still not sure why I need to be here, let alone in human form. Well, either way, I'm glad you agreed to make an exception to tag along Celine. Can you believe your luck, Reed? You basically have your pick here if you catch my drift. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone does, but I can't say I deserve any of this. Why not? I'm the one to blame for the crisis this world is in the Great Twilight. And yet here I am relaxing with my close friends. I've got so many people I can lean on and trust. I really don't deserve to be so lucky. Don't be so harsh on yourself. I think you do deserve it. Reed, it's really alright. Times like these really are precious, so we gotta make the most of them. Agreed. If you wish, I'll even scrub your back for you, take some of the edge off. But then I'll take care of his hair. Guys. I could help tend to your ears, too, if you'd like. I'll be on shoulder massage duty. This is all a little much, don't you think? Huh, you made the girls feel sorry for you, so this is what you get now, Veen. I'll grab some drinks and maybe snack a bite or two. And so after an extraordinarily decadent soak, Veen stumbled out to the hot spring recharged in a variety of ways. Thor's unity rating increased. Man, I was not expecting those extra girls to come along. But yeah. Veen literally just had a harem of women in the springs with him. Oh my god. Can't tell if he's lucky or... I don't know. He's really lucky. At least in terms of that department. Jesus Christ. Okay, I need to go back to the Courageous now and get my party back together, and then we'll go and fight the enemy on the road. The Lunar Sanctuary Altar, what? There's a green marker up here. What else can you show us?
Shit!
Oh, there's an item here. Wait, is this the Meridian Ore? Iron Hair Farine, what? The heck is Iron Hair? What? Wait, neither gives Veen's hair a family resemblance. Oh, Iron Hair, Iron Blood. I'm about to say, the white streak in the hair makes him look kind of like, you know, Osborne. Let alone also Dreikel's. That confused me for a second what the heck Iron meant until I actually read it. Okay, well, wasn't expecting that. Oh, hey, I think this actually is the thing that showed up with Reed.
Ooh, a tough one.
Actually, I think it is.
This is the end.
Of course, that does nothing.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Well, that hurt.
I'll care for you.
Thanks.
I'll save you.
Thanks! Don't give up!
Thank you.
I'm up.
Level 122. It's extremely weak to fire, which is ironic. Alright. Demon Unchained.
I'm up. Let's go. It's my turn.
Can you survive this? Oh, you survived it by a decent bit. Not bad, though, for damage.
Orcus activate!
I'll care for you.
At least that didn't cancel the spell.
Yes.
It did, because she was put to stone. Great.
Thanks!
I shall go.
Arcadia Skier.
All right!
Brilliant shot.
Here I go!
And quick star.
Time it!
Let's go. Ha!
My turn.
Okay, time would be the second best.
Charging. It's my turn. I'll leave it to you.
Leave it to me.
Firebolt.
Arcus, activate! Not today!
Ha!
Hey, 11,000
Now.
crit, alright. Good job, Altina.
Arcus, activate.
Yeah!
Ha!
My turn.
Raging
go.
fire.
Let's go.
I shall go.
Soul
Arcus,
Blur.
activate.
Oh, dang, nice crit. Well, you're dead.
Yeah!
Bye-bye. GG.
Behold, the Vander style.
Thanks for the experience.
All right, got it. Nice.
I want to believe completed. 7,000 Mira, 1 bonding point. Okay. That explains why we couldn't find or fight the monster before. Don't push yourself too much, but I'm not here, okay? Make sure you walk slowly and rest often to avoid shredding yourself, okay? If something happens, I won't be around to help, and everyone else in town has things too. Come on, I know that you don't have to spell it out. I can't believe that even in times like these, all you think about are your parents. I feel like I'm somewhat responsible for you receiving your draft card. If only my legs weren't bad, maybe if I could have moved properly, then you wouldn't. Dad damn it, why are you going on about something like this when I've already accepted it? Sydney is doing his best. We have to pull up our socks too. I'll make it back home and back to the inn. I got no doubt about it. Oh, wasn't necessarily what I was expecting. Hey, Rocky the Salt Grill. I'm pretty sure that was for one of the other gift items I could possibly buy. No, I didn't realize I was actually talking to the innkeeper till, you know, too late. Well, this wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but hey, Shadowzard wants to play Vantage Masters. You guys are here too, huh? Oh, hey, if you two are here, does that mean what I think it does? Probably we're on our way to Heimdall to check up on things there. On our way, we decided to take on a request to pick up some medicinal herbs for the chaplain leaves. And we just happened to run into him. You guys know Shadowzard and Nugget. Why did you tell me sooner? I wanted to thank you ever since that day you found my wallet for me. I've been a changed man. That was the day that I knew for sure I'm going to be a receptionist for the Bracer Guild someday. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. It's difficult for the guild to do anything in Annabonia, but if people like you aim to join, I'm sure it won't be that way for too long. Give it y'all okay. I will, thank you again. Seriously though, if you want to be a receptionist, you better learn how to take care of yourself first. If you keep pushing yourself till your back gives out, you're not going to last long at the guild. Wow, you could tell I've been suffering from back pain. Amazing. Thank you so much for the advice, Nugget. I promise I won't push myself too hard. So Shadowzard was the bracer who inspired Frankie back then. Getting some words of encouragement straight from his idols must be a real thrill. Alright, I heard you play Vantage Masters. I'm actually a pretty big fan myself. I've been putting together different decks and everything. We all gotta take a break every now and then, right? How about we face off sometime? It'd be my pleasure. Good answer. Don't you go losing too easily now to got it. Them's fighting words. How dare you? Let's do this. Go easy on me, okay? Oh god, the last person who said that freaking destroyed me. Oh hey, it's a spirit. Okay, this might not be too bad.
You can take me?
I mean... yeah. Totally. Alright, move on up. Put you in the middle. Skill. Of course. Someone pin. Oh, I could have had Blix. Oh well. Come on, Sherazade. I thought you were good at Vantage Masters. Skill. No Marm healing for you. In fact, you're not doing anything. Or sure, attack me. Why not? So Blix. Huh. Wait. 3, 5, 6, 7. Wow, I have lethal now. Sorry, Sherazade, you were the easiest opponent I've ever had.
Looks like you've got a real knack for this.
Vanish times 3. Thank you. Literally the easiest opponent I have ever had. Okay, now before I go into Radio Trista, I'm going to go to every other place in Leaves. Interesting, very interesting. That's an awful lot of Guardian sightings in such a short time. That's not all. Even the smaller fish are affected. The ecosystem is changing on more or less every level. What's going on in Erebony and Crossbell that's affecting these fish? Any idea, Rod? They say you're on par with the fishing baron, so if anyone might know, it's you. This does remind me of something. It was back when the fishing baron and I was just starting out. Just like all of you, we started seeing changes in the wildlife we didn't understand. In our legendary investigations, we encountered legendary fish said to appear at significant turning points in world history. I think I see where you're going with this. Yes, we're here on the brink of full-scale war with Calvin. The legendary fish must have appeared once more. It was likely called back into the action by the fear and turmoil spreading across Emeria. If we're in a lot deeper than I expected. Shop. Bye. Nothing? Yep. Okay. Wait, Daisy's crying. Why are you crying? I heard that there were a lot of soldiers drafted from around Grenville, so I thought maybe. Why did you have to get a draft card, Dad? I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do about it now. I have to. I don't want to leave my girls. No, don't cry, Dad. You're going to make me cry too. Please don't die, Dad. If you come home with even just a scrape, I'll be so mad. Bonnie was drafted too. Even if it's how things are, it's still very difficult. I will say though that most people in these stores literally are now the kids. It's not the adults. Most adults are gone. I don't know why the girl in the game store is gone though. Is she somewhere else? Adel, you were the good cooking, right? There's no special scene here. Hello, monk. Did you see our request? That's right, I was a little surprised, honestly. But it was nice to meet up with your old co-worker, right? Ha, but it looks like I made her mad, though. Anyway, you care to hear me out? I know that you're all busy, but this may be the only chance we get. Well, it looks like it's about the radio drama from last time. Hearing myself on the radio was too embarrassing. I guess we can hear you out. That's cool to read. I think if you hear me out, you'll be interested too. Just like the request says, I want to broadcast a special episode of Radio Trista. We need to be careful with our words. We're being censored because of the war after all. But I still want to spread my message about how we need not lose sight of things more important than war. Monk? I see. And you want me to step in for the protagonist's role? Right, we want to make a new episode of Eternal Noon. But our voice actor was drafted and we're missing our voice actresses too. Since it's a special episode, I was hoping you could negotiate some replacements for the 4 heroines. Aren't you pretty much asking for the impossible, Monk? Yeah, that's probably how most people would see it. Please, think of it as my last request. There are so many fan letters, even a hospital patient wrote one. If the war's going to happen anyway, I at least want them to have courage. Right. I guess I don't know if I'll be any good, but I'll try my best. Thank you so much. I know I can always count on you, Reed. I'm sure you don't want to waste time, so let's get straight down to details. If I remember right, the setting is a fictional kingdom in the center of the continent. The main character's name is Noon, who is a skilled agent who carries out secret orders from the second-born princess. He has a mysterious past, white hair, wears black clothes, and uses an eastern sword called a katana. That's... Please don't say it. If anything, Noon had white hair before I did. Hey, I think it's cool, but I can always make some changes if you're not happy with the parallels. Don't worry about it. Why don't you tell us about the 4 heroines? Shall get started now. First, we have Selma, the daughter of a count who she's a broad-minded woman who likes to garden. Uh-huh. The second is Ruri. She's a cheeky and irresistible reporter. She's a twin sister of Nanai, the med student. Okay, so far, the one who likes to garden, that would be Fee. Nanai would be Vivi. Third up is Hayne. She works as the librarian who writes unique novels. Okay, so Dorothy. Last is Velvet, a mysterious and elusive fortune teller. And, crap. Her name starts with a B, and I cannot remember it. Those descriptions are too easy to match. Selma is definitely Adel. Okay, Adel. Fine. I was hoping it was gonna be Fee, alright? It was either Adel or Fee, and I wanted it to be Fee. And Ruri is Vivi. Hayne is Velvet, and probably Dorothy and Beryl, huh? See? I knew it was something that started with a B. Ah, you got it. Vivi and Dorothy are courageous too. Adel just happens to be here and leaves right now. And I just so happen to know where Beryl is because I saw her before. Don't know how she got where she is. Looks like she was talking with the instructor Mary and others working with some of the other alumni. I see. It's been a long time since I've seen Adel. What about Beryl? She can be pretty hard to pin down. Oh, I recently received some news from the other Thor's alumni. Apparently she's visiting a village you can't find on a map. I don't think it meant Tommel, though. That means maybe we'll be able to find her quicker than we thought. I think I understand. We'll have to talk to the 4 of them and bring them here, right? Right, the script is ready, so we can record whenever. If something more important comes up, feel free to prioritize that over this. Alright, leave it to us. We'll be back before you know it. The radio star is reborn. Uh-huh. Oh boy. So yeah, Beryl is here in Erin Village. I don't remember exactly where I saw her. I just know that she's here. I'm assuming she's in the inn. Oh yeah, that's where I saw her. I had a feeling you were here in Erin. I'd give you a lot to know why, though. She claimed she got lost in the woods and simply ended up here. Walked right through the barrier and into the village like it was nothing. Sorry to surprise you all like this. Ever since I first heard legends of the hidden land somewhere in Ismir, I've been dying to see this village for myself. It was a tough journey, but now here I am. With Beryl, I feel like trying to make sense of things only makes things more confusing. Is it even worth trying to ask you for more details at this point? I simply follow here where destiny guides me. I don't understand. There should be no way for a normal person to get through the barrier on their own. The teleportation stones may still be a little off kilter. We should probably look them over one more time. A wise decision. I sense an ill wind blowing in this village's direction. I fear what the future may hold. Is that so? She sure is a strange one. So long as you're here, Beryl, try not to cause any trouble. I wouldn't dream of it. The Herculean and I are just fellow seekers of truth in a universe of mysteries. How is she the weirdest thing in this village? Oh, come now, there's no need to be so shy. You want me to perform in your little drama, yes? That's right, nothing ever slips past you, Beryl. You saw right through us, huh? Of course you don't have to if you don't want to. No, I don't mind. Fate must have guided you to me. On one condition, seeing that I finally managed to reach this village, I'd care to return as soon as this is all finished. Of course. If you're ready, we can all head back to the Craters 2 right now. Nay, don't worry about me. I have my own ways of getting around. If Trader Tristan leaves here, I'll set out in a while and meet you there. Great, thank you. Well, Emma did get me through the spear path before. That was thanks to Valmar, though. Could you even pull it off otherwise? Who knows? Beryl agreed to perform. She really is a mystery. So, Adel would be the Rest Lodge and Old Lemire Road. Nope. Oh, wait, yeah. No, she is. Or maybe not. Oh, it's you guys. Inspector Thomas and your lady from the Crossbell Times. Good to see you two again.
Rain Tower, it's been quite some time. It seems I just missed you an errand, like ships passing in the night, aren't we?
Yeah, Gaius and Razine told us you'd been there. So, who's your friend over here? I've seen you around, but I don't think we've actually spoken. Those eyes, he must be blind.
I had better make a formal introduction.
Oh yeah, weren't you the guy that we met, like, a while ago in Parm? Before we rescued Rain?
Marcel Nielsen.
I am Marcel Nielsen, freelance journalist.
Of course, I've already heard all about you, the redoubtable Miss Herschel, Class 7 International Chevalier alike. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to call you the ultimate sacrifice of the Great Twilight. How do you know that? Knowing things is his business. Mr. Nielsen taught me everything I know about journalism. He's even won the Pulitzer Prize several years in a row at that. He's covered the mysterious incidents in the Berlin DG cult incident in the annexation of Crossbell. Wow, that's an impressive resume. I remember hearing about you, but what are you doing here with Grace and Inspector Thomas?
Well, first off, allow me to apologize for not helping you during that little incident on the Pantagruel. You see, there was a certain something I had been searching for at the time. An artifact passed down through the Imperial family in the final volume of the Black Records.
You mean the secret books you and Reen were deciphering?
Between flame and earth, the waving darkness begins to spin the tale of the end. First, the conflict of the great gods of the second pillar. Second, the fusion of earth and flame and the completion of the 7 vessels. Third, the beginning of the 1,000-year city and the acceptance of the Graal. Fourth, the disappearance of the Holy Beast and the catastrophe of the Whispering Dragons. Fifth, the recapture of this capital in the Vermilion Curse. Sixth, the Lion's War and the sacrifice of the Holy Maiden. Seventh, the appearance of the Giant Pillar in the North and the Unwanted Child. Eighth, the sacrifice of the village in the 100 Days campaign. Ninth, the Great Blue Tree to the east and the appearance of the Cursed Castle. Thus, the 1,000-year-old wish was fulfilled. When the sacrifice is made and the ancient blood flows, the path to the Graal of Erebos shall open. When the tainted holy beast is pierced by the blade of the world's end and its blood fills the Graal, the great twilight shall fall upon the land. So there's actually more to it than that. That's what His Majesty told me when I visited him at St. Ursula.
There's an additional volume relating what will happen after the Great Twilight. Sadly, however, His Majesty never read it himself. Well, it can record even the future. That's artifacts for you. They operate on a whole different kind of logic. All that stuff about the Recluse Cube back in Liberl, whoosh, right over my head. I think all of us are at a loss over it, to tell you the truth. Lucky for us, Mr. Nielsen already gotten a hold of the last volume right. Huh? Oh, right on the money. My. This must be the work of the Eight-Leaf School of famous unclouded eye technique, no. It's as you say. I possessed the final volume. It took a month of searching all throughout the Empire. And curiously enough, though my own eyes are themselves clouded, I could still read the contents of the book. That this is the final volume of the Black Records is an unmistakable fact. Naturally, once I heard about it, I set about negotiating a trade. In the end, we settled on a very simple condition. All you have to do, Reen, is give Nielsen an interview. Huh, me? But... Don't worry, I don't actually plan on publishing it. I've already pieced together a few basic facts from your lineage alone, as well as the unfortunate position you've been placed in. Nevertheless, it's in my nature to seek out the truth. I want to find out exactly what's going on here in Erebonia. And what better way to get said truth than to ask one of the people directly involved? Everything I've heard puts you at the center of all the strange happenings that have occurred here over the past few years. I'd be happy to give you the last of the Black Records in return for answering a few of my questions. Reen? Goodness me, Wazy told me you were perceptive, but it's rather unnerving just how much you already know. What do you say, Reen? The decision ultimately lies with you. The war is only 5 days away. This could help allay the situation, if only a little. I guess so. Give Nielsen an interview. Alright, you can ask me anything you want. You have my thanks. I really appreciate this, Reen. Hey, do you mind if I sit in on the interview? I'm joining in too. No journalist with her salt would let a chance like this get away. Toa, Thomas, and Grace remained in the room while everyone else left to wait outside. Thus did Reen's interview with the blind journalist then begin. Interview with Nielsen started. I didn't realize this was actually a quest. Now, Reen, I understand that Thomas was your history teacher. And given Miss Herschel's grandfather's expertise, I'm certain she knows her fair share as well. So I'd like to press right on and get to the heart of the matter, if that's all right with you. Yeah, sure. I have to admit, I'm feeling a little nervous. You can go ahead and start whenever you're ready. I can't let my nerves get to me. Let's begin with a quick synopsis then. As it stands, Great Twilight phenomenon is currently enveloping the whole of the Empire. The force behind it is called the Operation Jormungand, while their resistance against them is referred to as Mille Mirage. Moreover, the key factors of this entire dilemma are the 7 Divine Knights, as well as the 2 Septarians they had been forged from. A great number of the implications behind these events are too much for humanity at large to handle. They make the history of our entire species feel trivial, meaningless even. But if we seek out these truths with an open mind, I believe there's more awaiting us than mere existential dread. What's happening here goes beyond just Erebonia. There are a myriad of different factors at play. There are? I see. Sounds like this is about to get deep. Just how much does this guy know? One of the factors is, of course, the Erebonian Empire. Thanks in part to the Honor family owing allegiance to neither the clans of Earth nor Fire, they quickly rose to prominence. Thus today, Erebonia stands as one of the oldest nation-states in Zemuria. With the help of the Septian Church, it quickly expanded both its territories and its influence. That spectacular growth was also what gave birth to the Empire's unique system of class. All of which culminated 250 years ago with the War of the Lions. There are plenty of intrigue and rumors regarding what went on behind the scenes, but that's not quite what concerns us at the moment. What does concern us is what happened in the wake of the war, something that's exerting an influence on the world even today. Do you know what it is I'm referring to, Reen? I think so. A significant change occurred after the War of the Lions. I mean, this makes sense. Obviously, I'm looking this up. I am not gonna do this again. Okay, so I was technically right. You mean Tricol's post-war Renaissance, right? A whole lot of innovations were introduced during that time. Stuff people couldn't even dream of back in the Dark Ages. It helped make the country what it is today, making huge leaps forward in law, economics, and culture alike. The founding of Thor's military academy is a perfect example. That's right, because anyone can enroll regardless of class and nationality. It helped a lot of commoners get into the Imperial Army or obtain government posts. Thinking about it like this, you can also say it indirectly led to the formation of noble and reformist factions, and even the Civil War itself 2 years back. Right, the noble factions would have never been so militant if those class distinctions hadn't been so pronounced to begin with. That likely had repercussions beyond the army and the government as well. Very good. It seems we're more or less all on the same page. Let's move on to the factors that work outside of Erebonia then. I realize that's a rather broad description to use, so for our purpose we'll narrow it down to Liberl, Northumbria, Jurai, Nord, and Crossbell. Calvert also borders the country, of course, but it really deserves to be in a category of its own. Whether the Nord Highlands count as part of the Empire is up for contention, and Crossbell has been a contested territory for hundreds of years. But these territories weren't under Erebonian rule when the Empire was first founded. Even so, their impact on imperial matters back then was by no small means. Small. We have, for instance, the Nord Highlands, where then Prince Dragles began his campaign. Liberl found itself caught up in the 100 Days' War, due to the massacre at Hamel, a tragedy born of conflict within the Empire's class system. Of course, it goes without saying that each of these situations began from within Erebonia. But there was one specific event not directly connected to the Empire that still had a great influence on its future. Does anything spring to mind, Reen? Let's see. What highly influential event occurred outside of the Empire? The Northumbrian disaster? That it? Yeah, it was. The only thing I know of that fits the bill is the salt pail, the one that appeared during the Northumbrian disaster. We still don't know exactly what caused it, but it definitely wasn't the Empire. A natural disaster like that would surely have had far-reaching consequences. That's true. It set off the sequence of events that led to Northumbria changing from a principality to an autonomous state. Many refugees fled to Erebonia, and the newly established Northern Jaegers found plenty of chances for employment, as they were hired by Erebonian nobles for proxy wars. And Northumbria's troubles spilled over to its neighbors in the west. Shirai's resulting economic hardships were just what the Empire, rather, Chancellor Osborne needed to turn its people against Crow's grandfather. Yeah, that's exactly right. I see. When you think of it that way, you can really start to glean the wider impact that disaster had on the world. Even the Imperial Liberation Front's creation can be traced all the way back to it. Quite right. It's an event that certainly deserves our consideration if we aim to properly unravel the goings-on of the Empire. Let us conclude by moving over to the happenings to the east. Again, to narrow things down, we'll specify east to mean Crossbell, now a part of the Empire, and the Republic of Calvert. We may end up bringing up other powers on the continent into discussion, but for now let's focus on these two. Calvert has fought with the Erebonia for control of this Crossbell for centuries now. About 100 years back, their monarchy was overthrown and a republic established. Then 72 years ago, Calvert and Erebonia negotiated shared rules of Crossbell to effectively turn it into an autonomous state. But some 30 or so years before that, Crossbell was actually part of the Empire. Were you aware of that? Come to think of it, I think we did touch upon it in our history classes, if only just barely. I guess an Imperial school wouldn't want to give a lot of attention to losing a territory. We still have the old Governor-General's residence from when we were last under Imperial rule too. The old pro-Erebonian speaker took the place for him, apparently holding some seriously shady underground auctions there. Omissions like this are a common story, I'm afraid. For the Empire, the shared jurisdiction represented a loss or humiliation. Thus, they gave it less and less prominence in their histories over time, in an attempt to cover it up and diminish its importance. I see. Yeah, that about explains it. Dracula's post-war renaissance spurred Calvert on to make a great number of societal changes, many of which led to them increasing their own sphere of influence, eventually resulting in dispute over Crossbell. The tension between the two nations had festered throughout the generations, especially on the side of Erebonia's. And the curse is bringing all that animosity to the forefront. Calvert's revolution was a time of rapid change and upheaval. These things are never exactly simple, but there was one force that was instrumental in overthrowing the old social order. How should knowledge of international history read? Do you know what it was? Well, immigrants from the East, nation-states from the East, the Septian Church. I already took a look at what this one was. Immigrants from the East is number 1. A lot of people immigrated to Calvert around that time. They still do to this day, in fact. Indeed, at the time, Calvert was verging on the brink of an economic collapse. It's said that the merchants moving in from the east gave revolutionary forces enough financial aid to tip the scales in their favor. There are also rumors that Eastern assassins were sent after major leaders on both sides. So that's how the flow of people from the east could affect Calvert's revolution. That revolution led to Crossbell's autonomous statehood, which in turn led to its struggle for independence and subsequent re-annexation. The re-annexation then led to Calvert taking military action, and results of that battle led them to deploy their agents to Heimdall earlier this year. I'm starting to see how it all connects to Operation Jormungand and Mjolnir Barrage. Yeah, there's no more behind-the-scenes dealing to this than just Erebonia's. This isn't really an interview, is it, Mr. Nielsen? It's more like a debriefing. Thanks to you, we now have a much firmer grasp of the continent's past, present, and future. All these events laid the groundwork for the curse of the Empire to take root. The way you put it, even my becoming a sacrifice to the Great Twilight sounds like it was inevitable. So that's what this was all about. Mr. Nielsen. Well, you are a key figure in this after all. I simply felt you had a right to know. Though talking through and discussing our various theories was rather enjoyable too. Received the final volume of the Black Records. Oh, it's relatively short compared to the others, so it shouldn't take you too long to decipher. In any case, you have my thanks for volunteering your time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go off in search of my next story. Wait, you're leaving? How? Oh, I've arranged patches with one of the transports passing through from Aragon. They'll take me as far as Milsante. I'm sure I can find myself a train from there. Well, it's pretty thorough. Do you mind if we tag along? It's just too good to pass up. I've got to tell Rains about this. Well, it looks like this is where we part ways. But I expect we'll meet again, perhaps with my commander present next time around. An appealing prospect to be sure. Thanks for everything, Mr. Nielsen. I feel like my understanding is finally up to speed. I'll try to take a wider perspective of what we're getting ourselves into going forward. Yes, thank you. This has all been very enlightening. The pleasure was all mine. Now then, I bid you farewell. See you later, Nielsen. Thanks much, Rain. I'll get right on to translating the final volume. It'll take me a couple of days, but I'll try to get it done before you have to leave. I appreciate it. Will you be heading back to your Merkaba then? Not yet. I need to go discuss some things with Rosine Plus. I thought I'd stick around to help with some of the repairs to your Merkaba. Take care, Instructor. Hopefully we meet again sooner instead of later. Well, we did spend 2 years together at Thor's. That has to count for something, no. Now then, everyone. Until we meet again, take care in the meantime. See you later, Thomas. Oh, that really was a loaded conversation, huh? But everything we learned from it made it worthwhile, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I definitely feel like I've got my head together now. I won't let all this talk of prophecy and destiny hold me back. Whatever the Black Records will say will happen, I'll face it head on. That's the spirit, and remember, all of us will be right there by your side. Interview with Nielsen completed. I honestly was not expecting that to actually be a legitimate side quest. In fact, I forgot that was even a main side quest that we could have done. Okay, well, I've been going for 5 hours, 25 minutes. I'm gonna go take a break, come back, and then we'll finish off the Monk's request. And then we'll go talk to Celine. And then potentially continue on for whatever it is we want to do next. Which I believe was going in searching up Fee's father, the leader of Zephyr. Battle him. Take him out, possibly. And then go after Audion Road. See ya. Till then, see you guys later.